Welcome to the most secretive elite of Finnish military history. In this video series, we count down the top 10 long-range patrolmen who carried out deadly missions deep behind enemy lines during the winter and continuation wars. These men skied hundreds of kilometers in the wilderness with no supplies. Their stories are completely real and recorded in history books. Toivo Korhonen was a legendary long-range patrol leader in the Ruukajärvi sector. During the continuation war, he participated in an astonishing 64 patrol missions behind enemy lines, one of the highest numbers in history. Korhonen's patrols traveled a total of 3,400 kilometers in enemy territory, gathering intelligence and destroying equipment. In January 1943, Korhonen led a daring 60-man patrol deep into the town of Lesto. The mission was to capture a vital prisoner for headquarters intelligence. Thanks to Korhonen's calm nerves, the patrol raided the enemy base, snatched a Soviet officer, and brought him back to Finland. This mission yielded critical intelligence. Korhonen's incredible warpath suffered a heavy blow in December 1943 when he was wounded in an explosion at his own unit's base, losing one eye. Despite this, he continued his service. In February 1945, he was awarded the prestigious Mannerheim Cross as Knight number 187 for his outstanding achievements. Arvo Muro was a long-range patrolman whose role was perhaps the most dangerous. He was the radio operator. Muro carried the heavy Finnish Kiinal radio and its batteries through sinking swamps and rough wilderness. He participated in a total of 16 long and demanding guerrilla missions deep inside Soviet territory. The radio operator's work required nerves of steel, as Soviet stations easily intercepted and tracked signals. During transmissions, the patrol risked exposure within seconds. Muro was known for his ability to send messages to headquarters flawlessly and rapidly, even when enemy pursuers were closing in on them. Muro fought in many battles behind enemy lines and helped his patrols survive by using his radio to call for supplies or air evacuations for the wounded just in time. For his excellent cold-blooded courage and military merits, he was made a Knight of the Mannerheim Cross in August 1942. Heikki Niikanen was a long-range patrol leader who served in Detachment Kuismanen. His specialty was severing the enemy's most critical supply line, the Murmansk Railroad. Niikanen led his men hundreds of kilometers behind the eastern border, mining tracks and blowing up bridges right under the Red Army's nose. Niikanen and his group developed highly effective sabotage techniques. He successfully derailed several enemy military and supply trains at full speed. These attacks caused massive material losses for the Soviet Union and disrupted frontline supply lines for days. After the raids, Niikanen's patrol was often hunted by enemy dog tracking units and elite soldiers. Thanks to his calm tactics, he always brought his men back across Finnish lines. For his merits in rear operations, Niikanen was awarded the Mannerheim Cross in July 1943. Antti Vorho was a kindred warrior originally from Vienna, Karelia, who fought in the Finnish ranks. His local knowledge of the vast wilderness behind the eastern border was unmatched. As a long-range patrolman in Detachment Martina, he took part in 22 long and grueling missions. Vorho was famous for his exceptional endurance and skiing skills. On one mission in 1942, his patrol was ambushed. Vorho acted as the rear guard leader, holding off Red Army soldiers alone with his submachine gun until the rest of the patrol could safely retreat. Vorho's cold-blooded bravery saved his detachment from certain destruction multiple times. He was named a Knight of the Mannerheim Cross in September 1943. After the war, he changed his name to Antti Valo and moved to Sweden to escape Soviet extradition demands. Paavo Suoranta was a deputy leader and leader in Detachment Vehniainen, famous for his exceptional navigation skills. He was able to guide long-range patrols for hundreds of kilometers through trackless and dark wilderness without maps, using only a compass and his brilliant sense of direction. Suoranta was involved in and led many of the most demanding long-range patrol missions of the continuation war. Among others, he participated in the historic raid to destroy the Petrovsky Yam supply center. His calm nerves ensured that patrols gathered vital intelligence even when the enemy was on high alert. Suoranta was known for always putting his men's safety first. His tactical retreat plans saved numerous Finnish soldiers from enemy encirclement grids. He was named a Knight of the Mannerheim Cross in August 1944 for his long-term and successful achievements behind enemy lines. Viljo Suokas was one of the most fearless long-range patrol leaders in Detachment Martina. He made several exceptionally deep and long destruction raids beyond Lake Wanega and into Vienna, Karelia. Suokas specialized in severing Red Army telephone communications and launching surprise raids on supply bases. Suokas became known as a man who survived situations that were considered impossible. He was able to maintain absolute calm in the midst of the fiercest firefight. In December 1941, he was appointed Knight of the Mannerheim Cross No. 44 as one of the very first long-range patrolmen. Suokas's incredible warpath ended tragically in October 1943. While leading a dangerous patrol mission deep in the enemy rear, he was mortally wounded in a firefight against a Red Army patrol. Ani Mätinen was a long-range patrolman and patrol leader in Detachment Kuismanen. Originally a farmer, Mätinen knew the wilderness behind the eastern border perfectly. During the Continuation War, he participated in 16 long and harsh patrol missions into the Soviet rear, leading his men with steel nerves. Mätinen was famous for his ability to move undetected deep inside enemy territory. In the summer of 1943, he led his patrol all the way beyond Lake Wanega for reconnaissance. His group brought back invaluable, precise intelligence to headquarters regarding Red Army troop movements and depot strengths. Mätinen was awarded the Mannerheim Cross in August 1943 for his exceptionally meritorious service as a patrol leader. He survived the war and returned to his home region in North Karelia. Mätinen lived to the venerable age of 101, being one of the last surviving knights at his passing. Ilmari Honkanen was a guerrilla leader in the headquarters long-range patrol detachment. He is best known for commanding the largest and most destructive Finnish long-range patrol raid in history. In February 1942, he led a 100-man detachment 60 kilometers into the enemy rear. The raid led by Honkanen targeted the Petrovsky Yam supply base. In a lightning strike, the Finns destroyed dozens of enemy barracks, vehicle depots, and vital ammunition dumps. This operation paralyzed Red Army logistics over a wide sector and proved the striking power of Finnish patrols. Honkanen was appointed a Knight of the Mannerheim Cross in February 1942. In the final stages of the war in 1944, he led the dangerous and highly classified Operation Hoki toward the Petrozavodsk rail yard. Honkanen's calm and ability to command large units made him a legend. Mikko Pöllä was an Ingrian Finnish guerrilla leader, considered the most experienced long-range patrolman in Finnish history. During the Winter and Continuation Wars, he made an incredible 32 patrol missions deep into the enemy rear. Pöllä knew the eastern border areas and the language perfectly. Pöllä served as a patrol leader and radio operator in Detachment Vihenianen. He was a master at moving undetected and infiltrating behind enemy lines. Pöllä's patrols specialized in snatching vital Red Army officer prisoners directly from headquarters, capturing critical documents. Pöllä was named a Knight of the Mannerheim Cross in August 1943 for his exceptionally long and successful service. After the war, he had to flee to Sweden and later to Venezuela to escape the state police as the Soviet Union demanded his extradition. He later returned to Finland. Lauri Törni is the most famous guerrilla leader in Finnish history. During the Continuation War, he founded Detachment Thorne, an elite special unit feared by the enemy. Thorne led his men from the front, launching lightning raids on supply lines. The Soviet Union placed a 3 million mark bounty on his head. Törni was famous for his relentlessness and cold-blooded courage in close combat. His guerrilla tactics were so effective that he was awarded the Mannerheim Cross in July 1944. Törni never accepted defeat, and his men were willing to follow him into any battle deep in the wilderness. After the war, Törni fled Finland and ended up in the U.S., joining the Army as Lauri Thorne. He became a legend in the U.S. Special Forces, the Green Berets. He went missing in a helicopter crash during the Vietnam War in 1965. Törni is the only Mannerheim Cross Knight buried in Arlington National Cemetery. These were the top 10 long-range patrolmen in Finnish history. Their incredible endurance, courage, and ability to survive in impossible conditions saved Finland many times during the years of peril. Thank you for watching this tribute to our wilderness guerrillas. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment whose story impressed you the most.